The evolution of deposits is quite intriguing. You know, when I was a child, of course, I remember the time when I could buy what was a fizzy drinks container in glass, and I could take it back and I'd get money back on the container. And a lot of people in my generation remember that.
It's constantly evolving. As people evolve, you need a system that responds. You know, it used to be people would just drink their beverages at home, and now it's away from home recycling. That's why away from home recycling through deposit systems are important.
We recently wrote a case study report on the first container deposit law that was instituted anywhere in the world. That was in British Columbia in 1971. So we've had almost 50 years of that law, and that was the first one that was established by law, but of course having deposits on beverage containers goes back more than 100 years. But with that law, we were able to see how it adapted and changed over time. It's been changed several times over the years to include new beverage types. Other laws have been changed to increase the amount of deposit to have it more relevant to today. You know, a 5-cent deposit 30 years ago maybe should be a 10-cent deposit today. And the one thing that we haven't seen change, though, is the performance. The performance of these systems has been very, very high, and even with a small deposit, a 5 or 10-cent deposit.
Well, we've seen the injection of technology to help with the collection. We've seen reverse vending machines. We've seen automated counting systems just to reduce the labor input. We've also seen just advanced systems of anti-fraud and measuring and monitoring. So in that way, the systems have become a lot more efficient.
So yeah, technology is developing. The architecture of container deposit systems is improving. And with each new system that comes into a particular state or country, people are trying to make them better.
There are many systems around the world that have been around for a long time, and what they're facing now is that they were systems that were set up for a number of products, and now there's so many more products on the market. So there's a real fight now to make sure that those historical schemes introduce new products like water bottles or juices.
I happen to think that if you look forward 10, 20 years, if we're really serious about dealing with resources, retailers are actually going to have to become rather more active in playing the role in take-back of all sorts of materials, including not just beverage containers, but small WEEE, for example, and other WEEE items. They're already doing that in some countries, but in many countries the return to the retail is not embedded in the whole system. And I think it will have to be if we want to get good quality materials back into the system for recycling and for reuse and repair.